Hello, this is the recording for Lab 4 in the course AI, Artificial Intelligence. So first and foremost, this lab has the we have as the goal is to create a genetic algorithm or make use of a genetic algorithm to to select the best generation to find a goal inside of a maze, the best generation of chromosomes, and we will use three concepts for that: the selection concept, the mutation concept, and also the crossover concept. And so genetic algorithms are an optimization technique used to solve non-linear or non-differentiable optimization problems. They use concepts from evolutionary biology to search for global minimum to an optimization problem. So we have local variables, and we also have global variables, and our goal is to run the genetic algorithm and somehow make the chromosomes find their way to the global variable or the global hill, let's say. So the name itself comes from the fact that it's mimicking evolutionary biology techniques. Subsequent generations evolved from the first through selection, crossover, and mutation, as I stated earlier. So, what do these three concepts do? Selection: retain the best performing parent from one generation to the next. Crossover: if a generation performed well, it may be used for a crossover. In crossover, we select common variables between the parents and keep the same in the child generation. And mutation allows genetic algorithms to avoid falling into local minima. So it helps the chromosome explore wider and spread itself. So, okay, let's get into it. I do not take credit for all of this code. I have showed the reference here inside of the code, but I've rewritten it and I've analyzed it, and yeah, so I don't take credit for the code, all of the code. But okay, we can start by showing this constructor here for the run function, which takes in the values of the chromosome, the maze, and the initial position and the final position. So this run we will run it earlier. Run it later after we have input the values that we need for the genetic algorithm. So okay, so I will keep on going. So functions to create a random chromosome in the population. Yeah. Here we want to random generate a chromosome, and we use the rand int here to apply it to the chrom variable. We have an initial population for how many number of the chromosomes, and also the length of the chromosomes, which is in binary form. And then later on we have the fitness the elitism, crossover, and mutation. So elitism is the equivalent to the selected the generation that has the most probability to survive. So we can also decide how much of a percentage that is later on. Okay, so first we have a list for chromosome and its performance. We run each chromosome and it separates its result considering whether or not they reach their goal, number of steps, which is here, sort the performance list, and so on and so forth. Sort the chromosomes, first those that reach the goal and later the others. So okay, function that creates an initial and involves it a certain number of generations. Yes, this is the main. Okay, so here is the code. So here I can decide how much of the mutation I want. For example, I can say 20%, 10%, and so on and so forth. And I can actually put a maximum value of generations for the algorithm to reach its goal. If I do it thousands, it will run the code for a very long time until hopefully it will find the goal, but we're not sure just yet. So the length of the element should not be 200. It should be twice the size of the number of steps, which is somewhere here, but never mind. Yeah, so it should be 50. I'm not sure why it was on 200. Okay, so we can try the code and we run it, so it will why not name, oh sorry, we have to run through the whole code. I haven't done that. Run no. Again, run like that. Pop. Okay, retro selection, top, and try the code. Yes, try the code. So here. Okay, so it didn't reach the goal for the first 3 generations, and of course first, as you can see here, in the first generations we don't have we just have one parent, let's say chromosome, or sorry, parent chromosome. Actually it's a cell, but I think it should be a cell, yeah. But yeah, and then we have the let's say the next generation of chromosome, and you can see they're not similar at all actually, but as time for each generation they become more similar because of the crossover concept, and also they also change at the same time because of the mutation. So it doesn't change too much because we don't have a lot of mutation percentage, which means that it doesn't spread as wide. And actually, the less spread we have, the more diversity we will have. And actually we're trying to find some we were trying to find some correlation between the diversity and the fitness of the chromosome to find for the best results. So if I change these, maybe if I could let's say, because we didn't find it in 3 generations, but we did reach the goal. And after a while it gets it increments, it decrements in steps, so it becomes better at finding the goal. And also we have a plot here to run the code. Pop. So first it doesn't find it, but it does find it. So all of these generations after these finds it. Sometimes it becomes like this. I don't know why, it's some kind of bug. But in in a way, it make use of the former generations, the information from the former generation to reach the goal. So let's say I raised the mutation percentage for a little bit, and it did find the goal quite faster. So yeah, so that's that. Thank you. I will send it the video link and the file as well.